Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheryls Soul Food and Seafood Spiritual Kitchen. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well because I am. And I hope everybody is feeling blessed because I am, okay? And today I want to talk a little bit about the word empathy in your relationship, okay? Let me give you a definition of the word empathy. I got some things written down here in my notes. So if I'm looking down, excuse me, okay, for looking down because I'm just reading from my notes. Okay, so empathy, the definition of the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. That is the definition of empathy, okay? So this is what a narcissist does not have, empathy. They can't understand or share feelings of others. This is a point that I want to bring to you guys because this is something that if you are in a narcissistic relationship, this might sound a little bit familiar to you if you are with somebody who is not exhibiting feelings for you in any kind of way, or that they understand your feelings or even that much even care for your feelings, okay? So we're going to go on, meaning they don't care about your feelings and they don't want to try to understand your feelings at all, okay? And then we're going to go on, and this is another red flag that you need to look out for. And this is another red flag that you need to look out for coming into relationships, okay? Now, you know I like to focus on the beginning of the relationship. So this is why I say this is something that you really need to focus on in the dating stage of your relationship. When you're coming into a relationship, if you feel like your mate isn't acting like they care or feel about your, care anything about your feelings or what have you, excuse me, I'm trying to turn this fan on. If they're exhibiting behavior like they don't care about your feelings at all, then you know that, they might not have any empathy. Okay, so this is another red flag to look for coming into a relationship. Make sure that the person you're dating has empathy. If you notice the person you're dating exhibits the behavior like he doesn't care about you or how you feel, or doesn't respect your feelings, or take your feelings for a joke, even when you're trying to express your feelings in whatever kind of way to them, then yeah, and they still seem to give you that attitude as if they don't care about your feelings, like they really don't care about anything that you're talking about or understand, then yes, that would be a big red flag. And then that person seems to be a person that exhibit the behavior of having no empathy. And that's a person that you probably will not want to date again, okay? Now, a person that does seem to have empathy in your relationship will care about your feelings, okay? They will care about your feelings. They will care about how you feel. They will understand your feelings. They will understand the things you say to them, and they will try to understand your feelings. You know what I mean? Or they will even give an effort towards trying to understand you and how you feel. You know what I mean? They will care, So this is what I'm saying, okay? And then I'm going to go on. Have an attitude. So that is, like I say, a person that you don't want to probably continue to date. You probably want to, as soon as possible, kind of get rid of that person, because 9 times out of 10, that person is who they are and who they're going to be. And they probably 9 times out of 10 won't change who they are, because if they don't care about your feelings in the beginning and trying to understand who you are as a person, then that's probably not the person that you want to pursue for a relationship. Because if they don't care in the beginning, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to care at all throughout the relationship. So that's probably not a person that you probably want to go on to try to continue to date and make a relationship out of, okay? Now, on the positive side of a person with empathy in the dating stage of a relationship will show you that they care about you, that they care about you and your feelings, and they will be understanding in the dating stage of that relationship, okay? That is a person that is showing empathy in a relationship. Somebody who's showing you that they care, showing you that they care for your feelings, caring about your feelings, okay? That's what that is. That is showing you empathy, trying to understand or understanding or even trying to understand your feelings and how you feel in a relationship. That is showing empathy, that the person does care and that they can, show feelings. They can care about your feelings, okay? That is what that's a person that's showing you that they can have empathy, that they do care for your feelings and how you feel and understand how you feel as a person, okay? So now, yes, as a woman, we have to look for men in our relationships, you know what I'm saying, that has some kind of character. We have to stop looking for men, and also men too have to stop looking for women just on physical, physical, what you see, okay, they look good, oh, okay, they got a little money, so that's what I'm gonna go for. No. We have to start really clamping down on these people we are dating and really choosing wisely on people who we tend to want to date. We have to look for different things in them. You know what I mean? If you want to change the way, if you don't want to run into this is what I'm saying. If you don't want to run into the type of relationship, if you have been in a narcissistic relationship, if you don't, and then you're ready to date again, or you are dating again, this is what I'm saying. You probably want to be really careful on what type of people that you start to date. You know what I mean? You probably want to look for a lot of, things in a relationship that are flaws, red flags that you want to look for, so that you won't end up in the same relationship as you just previously probably have, whenever got out of if you was dealing with a narcissistic relationship, because you sure don't want to run back into another one, okay? So if you're a person that already healed and you've been through a narcissistic relationship and you feel like that you're ready to date again, and you're dating and you are in your dating stages, then yes, you need to look for a lot of things in the beginning of your relationships. You need to look for the negative and you need to look for the positive. You need to study, people and ask questions in the beginning of your relationship, while you're on these dates. You know what I'm saying? That's what the dates is for, to get to know people. You know what I mean? So, when you're in the beginning of these, is things that you have to bring to the forefront. You know what I mean? And you have to get to know a person. But if you dated a person a couple of times, and through those couple or a few times that you dated them, they're not showing you any kind of empathy, that they have any kind of empathy for you, like they don't care anything about your feelings, I'm saying that's probably not a healthy relationship that you as a woman or a man should pursue. That's what I'm saying, okay? So yeah. And like I said, when we come into the dating scene, it is a good thing that if we start as women, and men too, start looking for more of a character, what type of character the person has. You know what I mean? Like, to know, like maybe their background, how were you raised? You know what I'm saying? Was you raised a two parents household, one parent household? You know what I mean? Like, what are your goals in the next 5 to 10 years? You know what I'm saying? You have to ask questions, and you really do have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You really have to know before you take 2 steps in with both feet, just jumping head into these relationships when we really don't know these people like we think we do. You know what I mean? So this is all I'm saying. I just want the people who, I can and empower and, help out of a situation like this. I want to be able to give you these kind of pointers when you're going on in your next relationship. You know what I mean? So that you, or even if you're in a relationship already, if you see these kind of pointers also, maybe you can, come to grips that maybe that's not the relationship for you, and that maybe it's time for you to get out of it. And it's, up to you, to that individual person, whoever you are, wherever you are, to make steps if you feel like you are in a narcissistic, abusive relationships, to get out. You know what I mean? And sometimes it can be physically abusive and you have children involved. And if it is physically abusive, there are resources that you can call, you know what I mean, to get help, to get out of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is what it is. So this is what I wanted to come on here and speak to you guys about, having, when we're looking for these relationships, and when we're in the dating stage of these relationships, to look for more than just looks and what their pockets look like. You know what I mean? Not that you want to date somebody who just doesn't have anything, but at the same time, you want to have, common sense when you dating people, nowadays. You know what I mean? And you don't just want looks and what their pockets look like to make up your mind up to whereas this is the type of person that I want. Oh yeah, he got this bank account, or she got this bank account, and they look good and they bank account look good, so this the person I want to be with. Okay, well, it's more to relationships than just looks and bank accounts. That's all I'm saying. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, that one with the looks and the bank accounts will probably be the one to hurt you all over again. It will probably be the one that will take you through the same cycle that you just got out of, if you just getting out of a relationship that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Or if, you know what I mean? So, or if you're just getting into one and you haven't been in a bad relationship or whatever, you just want to look for character in your mate, other than money and what they look like, because it's really important, because you don't want to go on in a relationship on and on and on and just, you in this relationship and a relationship is going on for months and months and months, and you see the red flags in the beginning. You see that the guy, or the girl, you see that the man or the woman, should I say, doesn't seem to have too much respect for your feelings, or too much care for your feelings, or you know what I mean, your feelings, or doesn't seem to matter to him, or understanding your feelings doesn't seem to matter to them. You know what I mean? You probably don't want to pursue that. That's a person that sounds like they have no empathy at all. And these are one of the traits and signs of a narcissist, okay? And so this is what we're trying to look out for. This is what we're trying to avoid. So that's what I wanted to come on here really quick and just let you guys know, you know what I mean? Just another friendly reminder and another word, you know what I mean, that means a whole lot in relationships. Empathy. Okay, we went over a few words so far, do's and don'ts in relationships, what you should have in relationship, what you should bring to relationships, what you shouldn't tolerate in relationships, things like that. Like, always have boundaries in the beginning of your relationship, period. Make boundaries clear, and should I say, make boundaries clear in the beginning of your relationship. Okay, have understanding, have communication, okay, have self-love, have self-worth, okay, have respect. These are things that you have to have up front coming in your relationship, okay? And we just added another one to it, empathy, okay? Make sure that your mate has empathy, okay? Because if they don't have any empathy for your feelings, They don't have empathy for you. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about understanding your feelings or anything about understanding at all. Then you probably wouldn't want to do that. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to come on here really quick and let you guys know really fast. You know what I mean? Keep your circle tight. Don't be rushing into relationships. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people not to have relationships, because that's, relationships are relationships. You know what I'm saying? And some relationships can be real good and real positive and real healthy. And then we have some relationships that aren't good, that aren't positive, that aren't healthy. And those are the ones that we want to stay away from. Okay? And I am here. I am Cheryl Askew. I am CEO of Cheryl Seafood Soul Food Spiritual Kitchen, where I come on here and this channel and I cook good food for you. I bring you good mukbangs. I bring you fun challenges, and I bring you vlogs from time to time. And I also bring these great, good, informational, is that even a word? Well, I bring you good information. Let me just put it like that, on NPD in your relationships, okay? This is what I am doing here on this channel, okay? And I have a whole lot of other things that I have coming to the channel to expand it, you know what I mean? And bring a lot more to the channel, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot more things that I'm working on that I will be bringing to you guys soon. And I just want to thank every one of my subscribers, old, young, and in between, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, for supporting the cause. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, please, if you will. You know what I'm saying? If you like my content, you know what I'm saying? Please comment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when you're talking about NPD, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I am fairly new at this, so, you know what I'm saying, I do have people who DM me, people who rather DM me than just leave comments, like that, where everybody can see, because a lot of times people who are in these narcissistic relationships really don't want a lot of people to know that they're in these kind of relationships, so they kind of like to keep it, secret. They like the confidential, they only want the person who they reaching out to know, basically is what I'm saying. That's why a lot of people, don't really, they more or less reach out to me through DM than they do through really like in the comments, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are ashamed, you know what I'm saying? And at one point I was ashamed too of hadn't been in this type of relationship with a person that had been abusing me for so many years in a narcissistic relationship. But now I'm at the point where it doesn't bother me. I am not embarrassed of it. I am not ashamed of it, okay? It is what it is, okay? I'm at the point where I just want to help somebody else to, if they're in one and they're trying to get out of it, I want to help them along the way. You know what I'm saying? I want to help them to understand what they are into so that they can get out of it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are mind boggled about these type of relationships and they really don't know what they're into. You know what I mean? So if it's anything like what I be discussing in my videos, then it's probably narcissistic, okay? And if you are a type of person that you need support, you need to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? You can always DM me. I actually gave us a support group this past, last Sunday. I gave a support group, you know what I mean? And it was really nice, you know what I'm saying? A person who had been reaching out to me for months and months now. And I just felt for her, you know what I'm saying? And she just happened to be in the same area as me. So I decided to give a support group for the ladies, you know what I'm saying, who've been in narcissistic relationship, because so many people have been reaching out to me, and a few people have already gotten out of these kind of relationships since I have been on here doing this. So I just thank God that I am able to reach some people, and I am able to I am able to let people. I am able to reach people and get make them realize what they are into. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that way they can use their own judgment to whereas if they want to get out of this type of relationship or if they want to continue this type of relationship. Okay, I mean it's all up to the individual person. My advice: if you're in any kind of narcissistic relationship, it is abuse. Either way you want to look at it, it is totally mental abuse, and I don't recommend that anybody stay in a relationship like this. That's my advice. But like I said, a person has to be ready to do what they are ready to do. And I can't tell you what to do. You have to be ready on your own to make that type of move, okay? But I am here for full support if you want to talk to me, about it, because I am a person who has been through this and who has a lot of information on this kind of behavior, because I have witnessed it firsthand. You can't get no better than that. I witnessed it firsthand for numerous years. So this is what I need to do. I need to come on here and I need to, give support to women who is in these type of relationships who are trying to get out. Okay. So that is what I am here for. And like I said, I'm going to have so much more content that I'm working on coming to the channel with the support groups and all, to try to help women out of these type of situations, help them be strong, let them know that they are strong, they are beautiful, they are courageous, and they are loved, okay? You might not be loved by the narcissist, but you are loved. You are loved by God, okay? And yes, that's what it is, okay? And I am here to let every woman who is in this type of relationship or is feeling some type of way, that they might be feeling a little down, like they're, like a little bogged out of life or whatever. Hey, don't worry about it. It will be okay. You are strong. You are loved. You are courageous, and you are strong, okay? And you are beautiful, okay? And that goes out to all women, okay? And all women in this world, all women who may be looking at this video right now, or who will be looking at it. This goes out to you, okay? And yes, and that is from me to you. And you need to know that, okay? And it will be all right, no matter what situation you are in. It will be all right, okay? All you have to do is just keep God first, pray, and believe me, your prayers will be answered. Yes, they will. And for now, that's about enough for this video right now. I will be back with you guys soon with another video. And until then, you guys like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, God bless you and good night.